Hey, welcome back. This is part one of the lemon law. And in this video, you're going to kind of get educated on what the lemon law is really about and how it protects you. See, the lemon law was enacted in 1975 to protect all citizens of all states. State lemon laws vary state by state and may not necessarily cover used or leased cars and other goods. The rights afforded to consumers by the lemon law may exceed the warranties expressed in the purchase contract. Lemon law is the common nickname for these laws, but each state has different names for the laws and acts. After several attempts at fixing the vehicle and failing to fix it right, the vehicle will be deemed a lemon and then fall under that state's lemon law. So, in a nutshell, uh, the lemon law may or may not protect you because, it depends what's in the contract of that person that's selling the vehicle to you if you're buying your vehicle from a used auto dealer. Uh, but if you're just buying it from, someone off the streets and, off Craigslist, off a website, you don't really have to worry about that. But I'll show you in the coming videos how you can still protect yourself from, buying something that's junk. All right. So, after several attempts at fixing the vehicle, that vehicle is deemed junk. I want to give you an example of what a lemon is because, I experienced this while working at the used car auto shop that I worked for when I was the head mechanic there. So, like I said, I've seen these people sell junk vehicles to people, and customers don't know any better because they don't know what they're looking at. Uh, you know, Days after buying a vehicle, they would take it to court, and they would spend enormous amounts of money to take it to court and do all these things and spend all this money, and they think that they're gonna get their money back. But guess what? In the service contract, there was a clause there that the customer did not read. They didn't read it. Let's just be honest. Because if they did read it, they wouldn't have bought the vehicle in the first place based on the wording and the verbiage that's in the contract. So I will advise you guys to please read the contracts. One of the things that I've personally done is I take the contract with me and read it before I make a decision if I'm buying that vehicle from a used car dealer, because it's a little different than buying it from someone else off the streets. You don't have a lot of those red tapes and paperwork to go through. So I really advise you guys to really take a look at the contract. I know it can be long and boring sometimes, but guess what? It's your money and you're spending that money, so you have to take the responsibility to make sure that you do your due diligence to protect yourselves. Like I said, everyone is not out for your best interest, so you have to be out for your best interest and do the work. Okay, so if you want to get more information on the lemon law, I really have a really good source that I use all the time to get a lot of my information on vehicles and anything that I really need. This source is dmv.org. dmv.org is a privately owned authority website in the automotive industry that is not owned and operated by any state government or agency, with over 32 million page views per month. These guys know what they're talking about when it comes to vehicles. They have a wealth of information on their website that you can tap into instantly to find anything that you want about vehicles and all types of articles and tips that you can use. uh, just a wealth of information, a great source that I use all the time, and I love them. So what you want to do is select your state, and they're going to pull up all of the information that's pertaining to that state, the laws and everything else that you can just go ahead and read through it to see where it pertains to you, that you can use the information. And in the search box, just type in lemon law, and you can just get a detailed information about what the lemon law is really about. And you can just really dive into it and just and take a bite and take. So that's pretty much it for the series in this video about the lemon law. I hope that you soaked up the information that I just explained to you. Plus, I just gave you a great source of minds that you can just dive into. And I'll see you in the next video. We'll get right into the good stuff, and we're going to start inspecting these vehicles to get you on the right track to finding that amazing deal just like I did. See you in the next video, guys.